Hello everybody. Today is Thursday, April 18th. It's 3:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about 20 minutes before the regular session close. You can see my computer clock on my right, on my left. The time and sales showing the E-mini S&P trading at 2908.50. Okay, first up today we have a open position on the NASDAQ. This is long 2. The open P&L is 740. We have a losing trade here. This drew down 390, or about 200 per contract. There was about 40 ticks in the trade at this point, but on this one, our profit targets are very, very high, and we're not exiting at the precision trend. Otherwise, we would have exited here. So this was up as high as $1,000 profit here. And remember, most of my templates could probably be improved with money management. You could really dial it in. This one is also using our opening range filter, so none of these short trades were taken. Here's your open of the session at this 76.66 level approximately, and so only long trades were taken above the open here. The reason we didn't take some of these trades here is we probably were not filled on our limit order, which is an 8-tick pullback. So there was a lot of tradable moves here, but perhaps, so these are the kind of changes I'm talking about. Obviously, if you had only a 1-tick pullback or limit order at the close of the bar, you would get filled much more often. Okay, the DAX on a 150 Heikin-Ashi chart has been doing quite well with the opening range filter. Once again, only going long above the open of the session and short below, and today worked out pretty good. There was a nice winning trade here and here. There was a loser here, but this ultimately did 2100, and the goal on this is 2550, so probably just shy of its goal. Probably just got stopped out here. Okay, the DAX on a Super 6 tick with our high sensitivity did 1737.50. Our equity high, if you want to count where it was at this point, was probably easily above 2,000, but our goal on this is unlimited. I have it set at 20,000. I really need to change this. Otherwise, we would have hit our goal here. So I think that was an oversight on my part. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste this. So yeah, we would, if the goal was 2,000, we definitely would have hit our goal, probably somewhere like right here. Still, a very good day, only drawing down about $600 or $300 per contract. That's pretty good for the DAX. Okay, the DAX on a 377 Heikin-Ashi tick, which seems to be turning out to be one of our most consistent charts, at least as of late. This started off with a small loser, about $500 or $250 per contract, and then came back with 3 winners in a row and hit its goal of $15.50 with no slippage. Okay, speaking of consistency, this is probably our most consistent Super 4 tick chart, which has the higher time frame filter of Super 6. This has a goal of 850, and it did 825, so we had a tick of slippage or 2 when we use a market order when we hit our goal. So this did that on a single trade about 20 minutes after the opening of the session. Okay, this is the E-mini S&P on a Super 4 tick with the Super 4 tick as the higher time frame but larger sensitivity. We saw this chart yesterday as well, and this has a sensitivity of 1 and the higher time frame is a sensitivity of 2, and this looks like it caught just about the same trade here. And so this hit its goal of 750, I believe, with no slippage. Exiting at the low of the day. This was overnight here, so this was the low of today's session. Okay, a modest gain on the gold contract Super Renko 6 tick of 450 on 2 contracts. There was no drawdown, just 2 winners and 1 loser. Finally, the E-mini S&P on a 1597 Heikin-Ashi tick chart did 625 on a single trade. And this has a goal of 1,000, so shy of our goal. Okay, the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 5 tick with a Super Renko 8 higher time frame had an equity high of about 400 here, and then gave it all back plus a tick on this losing trade. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching today.